It really helps if you can focus in on your core on this exercise. So right now, mentally engage into your core, and it's going to help you keep better stabilization and balance while you move. Think about moving your body around your tummy. As you step back, keep both knees soft and bent and stay on the toe of that back foot. Lift your arms up and back in an arcing motion so that you're really feeling it through the back. As you step back, really activate and squeeze through the glute on that leg that's stepping back. So there on your left and here on your right. Reach up super high, make it a big motion. Keep your feet slightly separated so that you can hold your balance. And just make it very deliberate. Each time you're lifting up and back, you're actually contracting through the back side of your body. For this next exercise, take your feet super wide and have your toes pointing forward, maybe open slightly. Sit down into your butt, bend your knees. The point here is to sit deeply on each side, reaching your hips way back. So right now, really reach back with your hips so that all of your weight is on your heels. You want to reach past your toe. Sit deeply into that leg so that you're really pressing off that left heel, now press off that right heel. So you're really activating in the glute of that leg that you're pressing off of. Keep your hips super deep and breathe. Think of trying to reach up as much as you can and step back as much as you can on this exercise. So the point is to really lengthen out up and in the back way, really stretching your body. So lift up super high and then step way back on that leg. Now, even though you're going to be getting a stretch on the leg that's in the back, you actually want to be focusing on your front leg. So here, you're really going to drive into your right leg, and then from here up, drive into that left leg. Focusing on the heel of that leg that's in front, dropping low so that you can get a stretch in the front of the hip of that leg that's in the back. So here you're going to feel a stretch in your left hip, and here you're going to feel a stretch in your right hip. So this exercise really activates and warms up the glutes while it simultaneously opens the front of your hips. Stretch super tall and keep breathing. So this next move is super challenging on your balance, and that's the whole point. We want to really inspire balance, stability, and warming up on that right leg. So right now, mentally, this is all about your right leg. Your balance is going to be thrown off, so if you need to move a little bit more slowly than I am, that's fine. Make sure you're tapping down here so that you can re-stabilize. It's really important that at the top of the motion here, you're squeezing through your right butt. Squeeze your right butt. What that's going to do is open up that right hip. The same applies when we get to this other side. So make sure right here, squeeze your left glute. That activates the glute to get it warmed up, but it also opens up your hips, especially if you've been sitting all day. It's normal to have different balance on each leg. You're going to notice that one leg is super stable and one is really unbalanced. Just work with your body. That's partially why we're tapping down on the floor so that you can re-stabilize at the bottom here and at the top. Just take your time. Make sure that you're dropping into your hips here so that your left leg is slightly bent. It's almost like a mini one-leg squat. So this next move is going to feel very easy, but it's actually super effective. Start with your feet together, draw your shoulder blades down and back. So while you're just moving your arms, you're actually getting a really good core warm up here. Take a look and notice the position of my wrists and my thumbs. You want them opened back so that it's as if you're trying to really point back. The topmost position here is super important, and you really want to squeeze and contract there behind your shoulder blades at the base so that you're really dropping your shoulders down your back away from your ears. That's also going to activate your core. Make sure your knees are bent and your butt is sticking back. Squeeze right there. Ooh, this next move is so good. When you step back, feet together, squeeze your butt, drop your hips in alignment. Every time you come back to center here, drop your hips down. You want to avoid raising your butt up in the air. Keep your knees fully open, almost locked, and keep your feet together in one unit. Just tap your belly when you rotate. That's going to help you to stabilize here, and you're really activating the lateral spinal flexors. Hands are directly under your shoulders, and make sure when you return to center here, you're always repositioning and taking that moment to make sure that your alignment is in. We all lift our hips, so make sure here, drop those hips back down, squeeze your butt. Otherwise, you want to be pushing away from the floor. Take your time. You can move more slowly or more quickly than I am. Just make sure your feet are staying together and they're rotating together. Ta-da! Okay, so remember, the point of this warm-up is to prep you for your workout. How does your body feel right now? If you feel good and ready to go, then get started with your workout. If you feel like you're not quite there yet, go ahead and hit repeat and do this warm-up with me one more time, and then you will definitely be ready for your best strength workout ever.